Oh, yo, welcome back to the stream, fellas. You know, pants for hire. I'm unbreakable. I won't lose focus ever. I'm locked in to this to the CS commentating stuff. Yeah, we got a fun one coming up for you. We got Sleepless Gaming, who you saw on stream earlier in that match against the Thinkers. No, wait, with Thinkers? No, not Thinkers. The Ohio Meat Wagon one, the one that went to double overtime. That was very exciting. So I think that Sleepless Gaming is here to play, and they don't play around when they play. Meanwhile, on the other side, we have OSU Gray team, and they need a win. They need a win. They're currently sitting on 0-3, and they need to get over that hump if they have any chance of returning tomorrow. And where are we doing it? We're doing it at Mirage. You know, when we were going from the transition from CSGO to CS2, people were like, hey, maybe we'll get rid of Mirage now. Maybe we'll never have to see it again. Bad news for those people. We're seeing it right now. And the knife round is getting going. Loving this cinematic camera angle of the chaos proceeding. And I guess Soupy thought he could have done something like a little bit of a, oh, I'm sneakily coming in from a scaffold. No, nothing like that. So we're getting started with it. Sleepless Gaming opting to start on CT side. A couple of buys coming in, armor, utility. We got a single kit, yep, classic CT buy, round one. We got a couple of util from OSU Gray and some armor. Interesting. Intense peeking out. Cheddar getting a couple of hits in. Not taking any hits himself. The damage is in favor of Sleepless right now. And Intense gets dinked by JC from Connector. Cheddar puts the Gray team on the board. These guys have to deal with RoboScob kind of peeking out from outside of apartments. Trying to play onto Catwalk, gets the kill. 3-3, 2-3, RoboScob getting the kill on Bull. Cheddar is the lone gamer, having to deal with both Market and Catwalk. And yeah, it's just a unfortunate situation. But all in all, regardless of how this goes, it's a pretty solid first round for OSU Gray. Gonna need the reload. Oh, gets the one tap on Saint Brick. Oh my God. Can he commit? Yes! OSU Gray starting us off with quite an intense match. What was that, Cheddar with an ace? So a team that is not the favorite to win, and you get one player that says, no, we are going to win. 423 damage accounted for. You gotta love the reserve ammunition for the Glock in this game. And that, my MVP star already is going to Cheddar. I don't think that there's any way it's gonna be anything else. Goalgator popping off in the chat, inappropriately so, but I'm not criticizing. Looks like we're getting a solid B play. Yeah, we have the weaponry, we have the SMGs. Players are on bench. We got the secret guy on site. Don't discount him. Don't discount him. Ooh, Prospect gets the kill. And RoboScob comes in trying to reclaim the round. We get the plant money. OSU Gray going into round 3. Looking like pretty solid. But again, that's the first 2 rounds. You got lucky on the pistol. You had the economy advantage. Now Sleepless Gaming gets to catch up a little bit, readjust. How is this one going to play out? Either way, Cheddar and Gray looking really good. I don't know if Cheddar is the team lead or anything like that, but it feels like it. Slow play going into a site from Soupy and from Ball. Feeling it out. Looks like we got a bit of mid push going on from Toxic and Cheddar. Ooh, missing out on the guy standing Connector. Is still there. Owen gets the first kill. Gives that momentum to Sleepless Gaming. This could be their first round of the match. Cheddar slow peeking Catwalk. Not going to see anybody there. We got a couple of long rotations coming out from Ball and Soupy. Looks like the B rotate is going to be happening. Intense, probably going to be able to cut somebody off. In connector, Cheddar gets taken down. Unfortunate to see such a talented top fragger go that way. Intense, playing it slow, playing it intense, not trying to get murked unnecessarily. Ball crosses over, going into tunnel, sneak out, go into B site. Although B site is covered, Soupy gonna have to watch out, potentially getting caught. Exposes himself with a deagle shot, and it's a 2v1. Intense coming through apartments. Hopefully, maybe noticing Prospect through the smoke. Gonna be worried about someone on site and not even thinking about the possibility of someone being balcony. And yeah, 2v1, dealing with crouch, like jump landing, crouching accuracy. It was just a bad position. Sleepless takes the first round, and OSU Gray fortunately has enough to buy, so they're definitely still in the race here, but it'll definitely be a war of attrition. Who's going to carry this momentum into the next round? Some interesting pot shots from JC1. Soupy getting the first hit on RoboScob. St. Brick going down as well. Smoke's about to clear. Could potentially give some easy shots from connector. Oh, exposes himself. Nerfed Owens taken down. JC takes down Soupy 2K. Ball in there, taking down JC1, and now we only have Prospect remaining, who is on B site. Going to be coming from behind via catwalk. Gets Molotovs out. Pretty good. And this might just have to be a save round, unless Prospect's feeling extra ballsy. I know that DOH is giving away free drinks from the bar on a seemingly unlimited tab, but I hope Prospect hasn't gotten too much liquid courage inside of him. Yeah, we're just saving the AK, full HP, full armor. Don't have to spend a single cent once we get back to the shop screen. But OSU Gray, I'm liking what I'm seeing. Oh, and Prospect's able to get Ball on the exit frag. Not the story that Ball wanted to tell. You know, it only just dawned on me that Soupy 2K's name is like 1000% a Stewie 2K. Parody reference, whatever you want to call it. It's cute. We respect it. Cheddar, you cannot be rocking a stat line like that. That is too sexy. 7-1? Unkillable. Cheddar playing mid. Going beneath, either looking for A, looking for window, looking for transferring to tunnels. Smokes off connector a little harder and gets the molly, but it's eaten by one of the smokes. Flashing off mid, trying to get that visual denial for T-side. We get a trade. You take Soupy, I take Nerfed Owen. Ball with a little bit of a tap. Kind of well considered. Don't know if he had the full visual there. Shot in the back of the head by Intense, who is now pushing onto B site. And gets taken down. Might have been smart to continue going in the A direction. Ball has the opportunity to cancel off rotation. Both of these CT side players are extremely low HP and are comfortable with easing off the gas. Although JC1 does go down in mid, RoboScob gets to evacuate the premises and hopefully not take any damage from the bomb or from the players. OSU Gray, very comfortable, not engaging. They don't need to find him. They have found a round win, which is more important than anything in this game. On to round 6. Had a couple of surviving members from OSU Gray in the previous round, so the money's good, the action's good, and we're dealing with a little bit of a small buy on Sleepless Gaming side. 4 players rocking only pistols, 1 rifle between the 5 of them. There's a little bit of insectoid action going on. They're marching one by one, able to negate the threats. The frag does not connect for the kill. Interesting. RoboScob is the lone rifler and is the lone remaining survivor, getting taken out by Soupy2K from behind. Pretty well coordinated plans coming in from OSU Gray, although I don't think they needed to lose their player. Yeah, and the economy's good. Soupy saw Cheddar sitting on that positive KD and said, hey, you know what, let me get in there. With Sleepless Gaming, what I had written down for who their strongest players were is completely being flipped around right now. Last match I had it be they had Owen and Saint Brick to being the strongest, and now it's Prospect and JC1. Saint Brick and Owen are actually bottom fragging on the whole server. Intense. Poking out. Gonna have some van action. Yeah. Oh, and gets a kill. JC1 is able to return fire. Soupy being very careful not to poke the bear. RoboScob looking for action. Might find it on stairs. Okay. RoboScob's taken out by Cheddar. This A play might be the move. If only we had Bomb, which is currently sitting near TV room. On top of mid. Yeah, this is an unfortunate situation for the T side. They definitely have the advantage regarding player count, obviously. But if they don't get that bomb soon, then they might have some resistance to deal with. It kind of looks like Sleepless is just completely resigned from this match. They don't care if they plant A. They don't care what happens. They're just ready to hold up in apartment, which I get. And that'll pretty much be the end of this round, unless any crazy exit frag happens from OSU Gray. OSU Gray was 0-3? What? Is that what I was reading? How? These guys are playing amazing. Pretty civil round end, and unfortunately for OSU Gray, they got to hold a exit frag. The buy-ups are happening. Oh man, there's so much economy going on for OSU Gray. Sleepless, gotta pick it up. You gotta neutralize the opposition. You gotta take out their legs, make sure they have no chance of crawling their way into the winner's circle. But OSU Gray just looking so connected right now. Mirage is their city. Ball flubbing up a couple of spray down shots on ramp, and Intense getting blocked out from accessing apartment balcony. Oh, Jace switching away, thought he was getting flashed. but is able to have the precognition on the guy coming from Palace, but already taken out before it could even be a problem for him. This is looking like a sleepless round, all right. RoboScob pushing through smoke. Not going to find anything except for ball. If he wishes to engage. Same brick is going to have Intense and Toxic Slayer pinned down, and they might not even know it. Honestly, that nade throw might be a little too much info given away. This might not be the best time to peel away from keeping an eye on mid. He's coming back. Maybe. Ball's pushing into sight. Looking Tetris. Saw one. Tollgate. Out. Pretty solid round from Sleepless Gaming. Toxic Slayer playing connector. All eyes are on him, and 1 or 2 bullets are on him too. Bringing him out for the count. Sleepless Gaming putting their second round on the scoreboard, but OSU Gray, they got money to spend. Ball going with the AWP. Looking like a primarily B-dominant defense on Sleepless' side. Kind of looks like OSU is ready to go A, and all they have is JC with the AWP. So if they do a calculated oh, that's so many smokes, so many flashes, just completely closing the site off. They're going to start scurrying in like cockroaches. Taken out by RoboScob already. Didn't have the good luck and positioning to survive that interaction. Cheddar is down, their top fragger. What will we do without our glorious leader? Intense is going to be coming in from Connector. Kind of scared about what might be coming Catwalk, and it might be too late to have that consideration. Already out through Connector though. Right on top of nerfed Owen, who's taken down by Ball. It's looking pretty good for OSU Gray, minus the huge HP deficit. Now just going to have to try and sneak in. Gets denied by JC1. That was definitely one of the more interesting rounds I've seen today. B-side push coming in from OSU Gray. Through mid, full mid, all pistols, Deegs, Tech. Coming through Catwalk, getting mowed down by Saint Brick. Yeah, completely mowed down. And Intense is going to have to try and do way too much with one Desert Eagle. Oh, start, and didn't lead to much. Given that was a cheapo pistol round, I won't hold it against OSU Gray too much, but Sleepless is definitely gaining back some momentum. Nerfed Owen peeking out into mid, gets 2 kills, making it look easy. Subi gets taken down by JC1 on the stairs of A. Intense has a lot of work to do by himself. I feel like I'm repeating myself. And just gets sprayed down from above on the railing. Pretty good from Sleepless. That momentum is coming in the clutch. Now I will say OSU Gray, they have the 6 points. That's what you need for a half. And they might be better on CT side. Who's to know? But Right now, both these players have their back against the wall regarding tournament placement, and something's got to give. Basic 2-3 split. Looks like we're fully intent on going B side. Kind of speedy, coming down mid. Gets counter sniped by JC1. Subi2K dead at chair. Intense in ball, trying to figure out what the move is. Do we go? Do we retreat? Ball making the hard call of a full rotate. And the rest of his team is just going to have to figure out how to make this work, how to coalesce onto A site with him. Roboscob waiting ever so patiently for someone to enter A. And fortunately for them, it just so happens to be the bomb carrier. This could get messy. Just a really tough situation for OSU Gray right now. They're just going to have to guess right once and have the execution to make the use of it. Oh, and already making this a much harder situation. Intense has the opportunity to level the playing field a little bit. Not enough. 6-6. Pretty clean half, but OSU Gray lost a lot of momentum, and I'm just hoping that that's, you know, momentum that is only accounting for the CT or T side, because it's either they win this or they don't come back. Full A play. Sleepless Gaming is preparing. Only 2 frags is the utility, but that smells like a lot of damage. Soupy, maybe going for the full rotate? No. Yeah, that is a little too time-consuming. Sleepless is doing an excellent job of swarming the site. Toxic trying to retreat back behind the smoke. Bomb's already down. Cheddar trying to get pot shots through the smoke from Connector. His crosshair placement was perfect, but he wouldn't know. If only he had the X-ray views like we do. Sleepless takes the round, and it kind of looks like that momentum is carrying through to the next half. These early 2 points, assuming they win this round, are going to go a long way in deciding who's going to be the winner here. Saintberg with spray down, clearing out 2 players, but Toxic retaliating with a couple of key USP shots. Owen descending onto B site. Intense has his work cut out for him in the 3v1 that he can't anticipate. Tries to get a couple of headshots past bench, none of them connect. Cheddar is waiting patiently for something. Gets 1 dink on Roboscope. Needs just a little bit more damage to make something happen. Toxic with the Galil. Gets a dink, but nothing more. And now we're getting into the meat of the half, the time when CT side can actually start buying. casually tossing the bomb aside, a strategy we saw OSU Gray implement earlier. Keeping that denial of information alive. Cheddar getting fragged by JC1, leaving OSU Gray with a lack of a top fragger. And now, a lack of a second fragger. St. Brick has been doing an excellent job in the second half of keeping some of these players down. Soupy needing to hold down defense just a little stronger, but in a 3v1, what are you going to do? Prospect sprays down through the smoke. Interesting. And Intense is probably just going to call it quits or try and wrap around. Better be prepared for the encounter he's running into in spawn. Worked out pretty well, but he's very hurt. Smoke grenade was a really good idea there, and the shots were nice, but it's not nice enough. Sleepless looks like they're not going to be quitting this run anytime soon. What is OSU Gray going to have to do to make this work? Lining up, waiting for the action to get going. Able to get JC1 out of the count. Ball ready on B site. Can't connect. Gets a shot through, but not enough. Prospect dinks on Toxic Slayer and is able to confirm the kill. Intense is going to have to do a little bit of hardcore parkour action. He's probably just going to run away with the AK and save it. It's a lost round, and that's okay with him. Another round for Sleepless. No violence at the end. Pretty civil, but, you know, I need that excitement. Cheddar at a negative KD for the first time this entire set. What is going through his mind? The leader of OSU Gray. Can he piece together the puzzle and get this back on track? They've been dead in the water this entire half. Sleepless has been looking really good. It is such a heavy A play. All these smokes, all these flashes, mollies, so much utility coming through. Gonna have to keep an eye on Palace, gonna have to keep an eye on ramp entrance. Crosshair is misplaced for through the smoke shots. Soupy with a lot of denial. And this could be the shot in the arm that OSU has been looking for. JC, though, with extremely good counter-opping, leaving them only with 2 people remaining. But this is yet an OSU Gray round win. Good stuff from them. They were getting walked all over for a couple of minutes, and it's good to see them back out of the pits, the mines. On to round 18. We're getting close to the finale of this set. Full buy from both teams. Not super full. Toxic's got no armor, but the utility's there, the guns are there, and Sleepless, just more money than they know what to do with. Slow playing. Toxic Slayer's ready for some action at Palace or Scaffold. Sleepless kind of peeking out mid. Hopefully no one's counter peeking. Not been seeing a lot of op window play this match. Almost gets jumped behind wall. Negating the connector sight line. Getting a kill on Prospect at Palace. Nerfed Owen looking for something coming tunnels. It's not there. Intense accidentally falls down. The movement just a little unfortunate. Fortunately, they only have one more to go. JC1, where is he? Is he mid? He can do stuff with that AK, but not anymore. OSU Gray now picking up the momentum that once belonged to Sleepless Gaming. Sleepless, who's in the hole a little bit. Players like JC cannot full buy. Probably gonna drop though. Cheddar, assuming the role of window peeker, getting the confirmation that they don't just got one guy down there, they got three. Not really taking too much damage in the result. Roboscop, wow, with the flick onto ball standing on top of Van. It's not going to be a war of these gaming titans. Looks like a war of attrition. Intense, debating whether or not he should push through that smoke. Prospect taking out Cheddar in window, who had already been lit up by a couple of stray shots from mid earlier. Soupy gonna have to switch to and Prospect able to reload before the USPS winds up being a problem. Roboscob is now got the situation under control. He only has to win 2 1v1. Oh my god, the jump away at the worst possible time. Okay. OSU Gray, that momentum, they're rolling up. Whew. The buys are in. Everybody's got their favorite gun, except for Cheddar, who's rocking a pistol, hoping that a teammate drops something, I guess. Ball, trying to opt from mid. Smoke's cleared out, fragging his own smoke, trying to re-peek. Doesn't really get the opportunity to see anything. I guess is happy enough to leave with his life. Intense, pushing out, getting a headshot like it's nobody's business. Decent spray downs, getting to walk back to B, not having to worry about passing on to the next world. Now Owen's trying to get into B, takes no damage, a little bit of damage from the nade. Molly's off, Intense, getting the headshot on him. Now looks like they have pretty clear access to the B site. 2v3 retake. Ball looking for something. Never going to unscope from that op. To the right. It's such a tricky corner on the B bomb site in Mirage. Prospect takes out another. Oh, double. Second guesses himself and just kind of leaves that situation wide open. Both players have kits. We're all good. OSU Gray saying, we got this. Back to 10-10. The paradigm has shifted. OSU Gray, funnily enough, tied up with the rounds, but none of them have a positive KD. In fact, they're not very close. Ball looking for the shot, not going to find it because they're all running A. Rushing through pallets, Toxic Slayer able to get some damage and a kill. 3 already down on T side. Saint Brick trying to pick up the pieces a little bit himself. JC as well. Powerful pistols coming in from these two players. Intense, providing them with the damage utility, trying to see if he can get a freaky kill. Cheddar versus Saint Brick. Who is going to step up to the plate? And it's Cheddar! Oh my god. Cheddar heard me mention him not having a positive KD and took it to heart. Another tactical timeout from Sleepless. There's always the consideration, the wonder of, are these people potentially shooting themselves in the foot by causing these timeouts and enforcing like this loss of heat onto themselves? 30 seconds? What if you're fired up? You're cooling yourself down? We'll see how it works. Sleepless operating on a full buy. I'm surprised they still have the money for it, but they do have a full loss bonus. And OSU Gray, if they lose this one, they don't have much resources to build back up. Ball with the op as per usual, and already getting window smoked off. So hopefully he doesn't get, oh, throwing the grenade back onto it, trying to get a kill. Pretty close. The crosshair placement was almost dead on. And B looks like it is getting completely rushed into utility-wise. Not rushed. But they are all locked up in apartment. Soupy, so the connector. Cheddar, unfortunately, down. That's their guy. Intense, burning to death. And Prospect getting an easy, oh no, Soupy 2K able to bring it around. That should have been instantaneous. I think that could have been a one tap, not a spray down. Soupy 2K missing, somebody in smoke. Roboscop takes that easy kill. And they really, really need to close this one out. Toxic Slayer gets an opening shot, but can't close it out due to just like getting out of that bad situation. Favorite standing on site, and unfortunately Toxic Slayer is running away. This could have been a big one. This could have been the statement round that OSU Gray needed, and now they have to work with very limited resources and try and bring it back to 12-11. But it looks like Toxic Slayer doesn't need to worry about death. Just gonna hold on to that M4. Some split action from Sleepless Gaming, trying to confuse the OSU Gray constituents who are full rushing apartment minus a lone ball or Toxic Slayer. They get mollied out. Interesting dynamics in the game right now. Toxic under scaffold, waiting for Prospect to push out of Palace. And it looks like it's a full stack on A, minus nerfed Owen. And the CTs are actually reading it pretty well. They're starting to swarm. They are clearing off all of these angles. They understand that they got nothing to worry about on A site. So Cheddar and Soupy can get back to where they're supposed to be. And Ball is able to get him from behind. A USPS, hey, you can do a lot with a pistol. Oh, and Toxic Slayer's not able to get a kill with the rifle on Tetris. Kind of eliminates one of their aces in the hole. Cheddar's going to have to do some absolutely sick play with the pistol, and it's just not there. Ball is in your court. Oh, just trying to look for a jump that wasn't there. And brings us into potentially final round. And although OSU Gray will play another match after this, if they lose right now, there's a very small chance they come back. Oh yeah, like Brick Squad. 10-17. Prospect sneaking up. And gets the drop on Soupy. Wasn't ready for it. Yeah, Sleepless is in the lead. Sleepless has this one, most likely. Ooh, the MP7, the MP9 is coming through for Toxic Slayer. Toxic Slayer also gets dropped by Prospect on scaffold. They got the life lead. Ball kind of sneaking, peeking behind. Toll booth. Cheddar's gonna have to run in. Hero plays. MP7's not good enough to do it. Intense, not noticing it through the smoke, and gets shut out. Sleepless takes the match over OSU Gray, who did not look like slouches. They looked pretty good. But they did lose. The Sleepless show is alive and well. They're sitting on 2-2. That's above 50. There's a good chance we'll be seeing them tomorrow. Yeah, and here's what we're currently looking at regarding standings. Couple of players, couple of teams still haven't played their fourth match. Looking at DOH, Baja Blasters, OSU Scarlet, Thinkers, and B-Hop Esports. So, gonna need to see a couple more of these, and then we'll start going on to the fifth matches, and then, yeah. Yeah. You know, I was hoping to see OSU Gray win. I was kind of hoping it, because, like, Scarlet's looking pretty good. It'd be cool to see both teams meet up in bracket, especially considering how close they are. But looks like Gray's pretty much all but eliminated, so won't be seeing them again. It was a pretty good first half from them. They kind of brought it back. Interesting. We've seen a lot of Sleepless. We've already seen them twice on stream, and they lost to Ohio Meatwagon, but they beat OSU Gray. So, that brings them up to 2-2. Looking pretty good. I do think they're probably going to win their next match, but we shall see soon. I don't know if we're I don't think we're streaming that though. Anyway, we'll be back shortly. Do the screen thing. Whoosh. There you go.